Still at Dakar,
Okay.
it seems you are the first one to even encounter the situation because you posted it very early this morning.
Yeah.
So well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am still there. So, even back then that you posted it, it was a standstill situation. Even I also dropped the first report, also reported that it was a standstill situation. Now.
Okay. So what's the situation now? Yes, I can hear you. What's the situation now?
Okay, the situation is that a lane has been opened. A lane has been opened for the motorist supply. So we are going to experience lane movement now, related movement, because one lane and the various authorities have also been on ground to make sure that they control the situation. It's a joint situation. Both State and Lagos State traffic managers and federal too are right here to make sure that everything it doesn't go beyond this. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah. Said is that the lane has been opened. So any further updates, the three truck are still available on ground while the train has been evacuated. So any further updates, I will still get back to you, Dele.
So what about those who are applying wrong way? Has that been stopped or is it still on?
Yeah, the control lane is still on. The control lane is still on, but the traffic managers are putting more effort to make sure they put it under control. Right. Because, as this road concerned, there's no alternative. So the motorists are trying their best to find their way out of Lagos. So the traffic managers are also stationed in various choke points to make sure they direct the motorists trying to pass the control lane. Okay.
All right, Raphael, thank you so much. Please keep us updated.
You're welcome, Dele.
Right.
Standing by still.
All right, then. Thank you. All right, that was Raphael Jeremiel, one of our motorbike live reporters. All right, so as he said, a lane has been opened for movement on Kara Bridge inward Mowe, although some of the impediments are parked along the side of the road. It says 3 of them have been moved, but we have 3 more, and the backlog is now at Ojota Bridge. Hopefully within the next 2 hours this would be completely done, and then it will be cleared as well. All right, so let's get back to my guests. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, I need you to move close to the microphone so we can hear your voice. Okay. All right. So the Lagos Women Run. Let's talk more about the Lagos. Let's talk about the Lagos Women Run for the year 2025 and what the objective. I know that this year it's a lot more robust.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell us more about what makes this year 2025's edition different from 2024.
Okay, like I said, good morning again. And Lagos Women Run 2025, it's kind of a little different from the ones we've been having because this is like a 10 edition. And, whereby people are coming in with different ideas from what they've acquired before.
Okay.
And so that actually make it more robust, and we have a lot of engaging women and supporting women this year and empowering them more than we've actually, done in the last few years. So those are the things that will be different this year. And the empowerment this program is so rich that, people are coming with good ideas that can change the life of people, especially women. And we all know that when a woman's life is changed or can give given a good support, is as good as enriching the community itself or the entire world. So those are things that we're doing this year. We're bringing women that will come and train women on how to use things that they don't need anymore to recycle it to be useful to the environment. And those are things that is very, very we're very, very passionate about this year that we want to do. Imagine people who have waste clothes in their homes, bringing those waste clothes together, recycling it, teaching them how they can use it, how they can recycle it, how they can sell it, those things that we recycle, and make money out of it and put food on their tables. Those are things that we're going to do this year. And we're actually calling all women to please come and be part of this interesting, come and see how you can get knowledge. And those are things that we are trying to do this year, and it's going to come up during the expo, and that's pre to the event itself. This is going to start from on the 4th of November, and it's going to run for like 3-4 days, so that people can acquire knowledge before the main run itself, which is coming on the 8th of November, starting from Tafawa Balewa Square. So this year, there is the empowerment program is huge. It's big, and we want to really support our women. We want to help them. Even by the time they learn something, some little handworks, or things that can support them, we're going to give them some things that they can actually use in helping themselves, or adding to their business, or supporting their business, or even creating business for them. So those are areas where we really want to emphasize on this year.
All right. So, well, if you're just tuned in, this is Lagos Traffic Radio, and the program is Your Side Mirror. But we're speaking right now with Mrs. Tayo Popoola, and she's here to talk about the Lagos Women Run 2025. It's practically 8 days and 22 hours or thereabouts to this year's edition of that event. Now, you talked about how recycling and how you want to empower women this year, a lot more women. And I saw that there were probably about 2 categories of age categories. So what makes those categories? I know there's a veteran category. Are those the ones you'll be concentrating on more when it comes to the empowerment, or the empowerment is for everybody? That's one. And secondly, there is a 10-kilometer run. Will there be a shortened kilometer for the veterans, as opposed to the younger ones?
Okay, thank you. We're having 2 categories, like you just mentioned, and the categories for the open category starting from the age of 18 to 44.
Okay.
Then we have the veteran category. The veteran category starts from 44 and above. Okay. And why we did this is that we know the younger ones probably might have more strength, more energy to go and all that, and they can put this out. And on that, we actually open a place for them. Now, for the veteran itself, they're going to cover the same 10 kilometers, but at their own pace.
All right.
At their own pace, in the sense that, look, some might decide to walk. Majority of them might decide to walk. And we have noticed that in some areas where they decide to walk, some of them even walk faster than people that are running.
Yeah.
And you can do that. You can time yourself, I want to cover 10 kilometers in the next 2 hours, or in the next 2.5 hours. And we just make sure that we actually give people opportunity to be able to do it at their own pace. So the veterans will cover their own at their own pace. And when it comes the gift itself, the veteran have their own gift. Not that
suppose the last year.
That
didn't happen last year.
No, I think so. Maybe yes, it did. Because the veteran, the open category, because it's more like professionals that are running, so their gifts actually bigger. Maybe let me put it that way. Then the veteran have its own gift too. From 500,000 naira and
above.
And the what's it called? The open with category for 1.5 million naira, because it's actually the force and energy. You find out that some people run within 30 minutes.
All right. Okay. So I want us to talk about, because this is something that I think would attract a lot more people, a lot more participation, and that is the empowerment part of it, which was, when I was registering for this year, that was what caught my attention. I said, okay, I'm going to share this so we can have a lot more women participate and then enjoy the benefits. So aside from the fact that they'll be taught how to turn waste to wealth, is there any other empowerment seminar or expo, as you said, for women to look forward to?
Yes. Okay. Some of the empowerment programs, apart from the one I just mentioned, now if you look at it, when we're growing up, I think we see our parents teaching us how to knit things, and all that. And people don't understand. They feel that knit is just to knit. No, this is something that gives you helps you with your level of concentration, helps your emotional well-being, and those are things that we're gonna teach women how to do some knitting. And some now we find out that doing knitting, they actually sell it. They use it to make cardigans. They use it to make a lot of things. So those are a few things that we know that people used to do before, and they have value for it. Those are things where we are trying to bring in now for people, for younger and older people to learn. Then outside that, we want to see how we can teach people how to bake, and how to do some kind of free tie and dye. And this is going to happen. All this will happen during the expo, which is the most part of the empowerment program we are going to have for that day. Then we have something we call that we want to give people lectures on live etiquette. And we said this because we noticed that there's a lot to life, and we people sitting down, and we feel that if we can actually bring people, to understand what etiquette is all about, we might be able to understand what value is all about. And those are few things. And these are things that some people just undermine them, but it means a lot. I noticed that even sometimes when we talk to people, we don't know how to address people properly. And these are actually run down to our younger ones, because most time the younger ones are free, but they say things and they say it with their own free mind. But when you tell them, sweetheart, you can actually say it this way and you don't hurt anybody, and they will understand this. And we feel that we should not undermine some of these things that we think they're just simple things. So during that empowerment, there's going to be lectures on things like that. And another thing that one of our lead ambassador for this here is going to be talking on run and community unity and couple unity. We find out that some people will run. Some people will run with their couples at their own time. And when they do that, there are things that they exchange among themselves. It's just like when the family are eating on a dining table. When you eat on a dining table, things that sometimes you don't say, you don't know when you start pouring it out. So those are things that we're thinking that we need to teach people how to have unity among themselves and how they can run with their couples. Not that for this game we're bringing men to come and run. No, but sometimes after the race itself, you can get couples that let me see if I can run with my husband, or run with my boyfriend, or run with my friend. And basically when you're doing that, there are words that you're exchanging. There are things that sometimes this thing is troubling me, or sometimes when you work together, there are things you can exchange. So those are things that we're trying to bring in and make Nigerian, especially the city of Lagos, that Lagos is where everything happens. Lagos is where everybody learns things, and some of those things are things that we still want to put out there for the public to learn, for what Lagos for.
Yes. So aside the fact that you want to create this community of women who are, who are leaning on each other, so to speak, and helping to raise each other from wherever level, I noticed that after the women run, we don't really have, is there like a phone line or a contact point after the race that women can reach out to each other, or a chat platform where they can reach out to each other if there's anybody who needs assistance or needs some kind of upliftment?
Okay, like I said, it's a community that we build. And after the race itself, we just look at ourselves as one. And we tell you that whatever you think, whatever problem you think that is bothering you, we can all share it together. And basically what we do is that we have a line that is actually open for people to come to talk with us, to see how the ones that we cannot solve, we now tell you the people that can take care of it, professionals that can help you in different ways, and professionals that can support you or give you answer to what question that you're asking. We have a line like that. And these are things that we in Lagos Women Run for the last 10 years, these are things that we've been doing, and we actually want to continue to do.
All right. It's still Your Side Mirror on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We'll be speaking with Mrs. Tayo Popoola, and she's in charge of, she said to talk about Lagos Women Run. You can get in touch if you want to ask a question, or maybe you want to be a part of, maybe you want to even sponsor, Abby.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, sponsors, partners.
Exactly. You want to sponsor, you want to partner, you want to collaborate with them. Please put your calls through now so you can, ask her your question or get her contact information. You can call us 0809-912-0777 or 0915-387-712. 7127, or you can just send us a message via our studio WhatsApp line, so we can get your details across to her. Again, 0809-9120-777 and 0915-387-7127. We'll still have the incident report on Kara Bridge outbound Lagos. We hear that 3 of the trucks have been moved away, but there are still 3 more on the bridge. Although the traffic managers, all the agencies have been able to create 1 lane across the Kara Bridge to continue your journey, but please be very, very patient and orderly as best as you can. Even at that, we have people who are still plying one way, who are still facing, that's on the inbound side of the road, to continue their access. But please, as we say, be very careful, do not overspeed. Very, very important for you to be careful and mindful of other road users. Now, back to you. For the Lagos Women Run this year, let's know what the route. Okay, sorry, I have a call. Let's quickly take that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your radio set, you have a radio set that's too loud there. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is calling from YOURSIDEMIRROR.
All right.
Please, concerning the traffic issue on the road, please, can you help us to beg the boats on one-way estate to open their gates to navigate out? The road is totally blocked for now. We can't move. We have been on one spot over an hour.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. We'll pass that to the traffic managers. All right then. Thank you very much for your call. 0809-9120-777 is the number to call, and 0915-387-7127 if you want to ask my guests any question, or you can just send us a WhatsApp message so we can just continue with the conversation. So for this year's edition, we'd like to know the route for people who are thinking, okay, 10 kilometers, how am I going to do? So let's know the route.
Okay, the route, it's our usual route. You're starting from Tafawa Balewa Square, and from Tafawa Balewa Square, we go to Outer Marina. Outer Marina, go down to Ahmadu Bello Way. Go down to Equatlantic. From Equatlantic, you Akantishola, then come down towards Awolowo Way. And from Awolowo Way, you end up at Odikon Stadium. Okay. That's a mobilized stadium. Okay. And it's actually like a loop. So that's what we're doing, and it's a 10 kilometers, and it's all about fun. It's all about general well-being. It's all about unity. It's all about networking. It's all about people come together and to share 1 or 2 things. And at the end of the day, we celebrate ourselves as a woman. That's it.
I was at the last edition, which was last year. It was fun-filled, very interesting, really, and. I just want to ask, this is something I think I was discussing with someone else over, for people who are not regularly exercising and they want to take part in the run or in the walk, what would you advise them to do? How would you advise them to approach it?
Okay, like we all know, I mean, all of us don't have the same physical strength. Yes. And what we tell people is that if you cannot run, walk. And even if you want to walk at your own pace, you know, because sometimes people, feel that, oh, they're strong enough. But no, walk at your own pace. Then how much you can catch up, it's okay. And if you know you're tired, please just stop, and you relax for a while and before you start moving. But if you know you can go at the fast speed, fine. But I will tell people, if you cannot run, please walk. And we have a lot of women that what they do is that they start 10 kilometers from the start point and they finish it. With their work energy. Yes. But there are some people that start from the start point, that want to run, and they can't even finish 2 kilometers. So we tell you, please, if you cannot run, walk. And the people, I must tell, when you see these people walking, the energy that they use with, they don't even talk to anybody. They just go. And, they cover their 10 kilometers and they are good. Yes. And we tell people, look, when people can do that, why don't you do the same? If you know you can run. And there are some people, they run, before you close your eyes and open your eyes, they finish the race. I'm like, hey. Yes. Because I noticed some of the runners, less than 35 minutes, they're done. They're done. So
those are professional runners.
Those are professional runners, and some of them are just people, not, I won't say professional, but active runners.
Okay.
That they wake up, like if you look at the Lekki Link Bridge.
Yes.
From Lekki Bridge, every morning you see a male, female running and all that, as if they are going for Olympics.
That's true.
But these are, active runners or leisure runners that is their lifestyle. So we have a lot of people like that, and the only place where they see probably where they gathered, to do that, to express themselves, is like races like this, like the Lagos Women Run and other longer road race.
Okay. All right. Then 0809-9120-777, 0915-387-7127. We're talking about the Lagos Women Run. It started on the 4th of November
for the expo.
The expo ends when?
The expo will end on the 7th.
The 7th.
Yes.
And the race is on the 8th.
Yes.
Okay. So the expo is taking 3-4 days, thereabouts. For the expo, aside from the wealth creation lecture classes, what else do people have to look for? We'll have a call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Am I on the traffic radio?
Yes, you are.
Please, I want to give a situation report that an accident just occurred at Mangoro between two BRT on a BRT lane, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, and it's causing a traffic backlog down to Dopemonda Bridge from Mangoro.
Okay, it happened on between two BRT.
Yes, two BRT. Okay. Two BRT collide together at Mangoro bus stop, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, right inside the BRT lane.
Okay.
Then other BRT are making use of the normal lane.
Okay.
And that has caused a lot of backlog to border bridge of now.
Wow. Okay.
Inward Ikeja.
Okay. All right. Great.
The traffic is on the side of inward Ikeja.
Okay. All right. Got that. Thank you very much.
Hello?
I can hear you. Thank you so much.
All right. You are welcome.
Thank you. All right, that's another incident report. Today seems to be filled with incident reports. This one at the Mangoro bus stop on the BRT lane, we have two BRT buses that collided. Okay, so the other BRT buses are making use of the main road for other vehicles. This has backlog traffic to Dokbemu, but this occurred at Mangoro inward Ikeja. All right, so we'll be giving you more updates as soon as we receive more. And okay, so where is the expo holding?
Okay, the expo will be at Teslim Balogun Stadium at Surulere, and outside the empowerment program itself. The expo is actually where people come to collect their kits. They are running kits,
Okay.
So we use this expo, to give people, distribute the kits for the runners.
Okay.
Now, the expo will run from the start day of the empowerment program.
Right.
It will run through the 7th.
Okay.
So the empowerment program itself will finish on the 6th.
Okay.
But the expo
yes,
will end on the 7th. I mean, this is where people will come and collect their kits and all that. Okay. And that is why we give people opportunity. While you're collecting your kits, you can be part of the empowerment program. I mean, you are benefiting in different ways.
Okay.
Collecting your kits and at the same time learning something where the empowerment is taking place.
Okay. For so it means that on the day of because I know last year we picked up the kits on the day of the event. So does it mean that this year you can't pick it up on that day?
No, and it's not everybody that can come.
Yes, and that's why I'm asking.
So that's why we give room for people.
Okay.
On the day of the run to pick up their kits on that day. Okay. We don't allow people to. Most time we don't allow people to pick for people. So for those people who cannot make it within the time of the expo, we give them opportunity to come very early as 5 o'clock to the start point, so that you can get your own kit. And the moment that you if you have picked during the expo, they will flag you off that you have picked.
Okay.
But for those who are not able to come during the expo, you pick, the day of the run, and that the first come first serve. So
yes.
we try to establish that, because the race itself, the time we cannot, stop the time from when it's supposed to take off. So we do that. We make sure that we finish the collection of the kits before taking off.
So for plus size women, I know there were one or two, plus size women. I hope that this year, it's been done. You're taking care of that for a lot of plus size women who want to be a part of the race.
Yes, please, because we know that the plus size women actually they have this interest, and that we don't want to discourage them.
Okay.
So what we've done this year is to be able to take care of those areas whereby we have plus size women, and the clothes that will be able to fit them. So we've been able to take that into consideration this year.
Okay, so registration. How is registration going to be done? I know I did mine online. So for other people, how? Okay,
the registration is actually online. www.lagoswomenrun.com. The moment you go there, you can do your registrations, and that's all you need to do. You're not paying any money for anything. And like I said, the city of Lagos have made this possible. The governor is actually so passionate concerning women, and they have made sure that let women benefit in different things, and that can actually empower them. And the reason is just to assist the nation. That's all, because people undermine things when it comes to women, but when little support like this come by, especially the state government, it goes a long way. It had value to the system, and that is what Governor Sanwo-Olu has been able to do, to add value to the system and to add value to women, and even the men, they have their way, because in this race, you see the men actually are there to actually encourage, to clap and to say, oh, go lady, and that goes a long way. And sometimes I tell people, we must not undermine this. If the sitting governor sees this as a way of adding value to people, then who are we?
True. And I also noticed last year that along the routes, we had a lot of men, also cheering. We had a lot of people cheering, you can do it, go on, you can do it. And that was quite encouraging for a lot of the, runners. It was quite encouraging, because it just showed that, there are still some men who still are out there who's encouraging, when you're doing something good, they still encourage you. Yes, go on, you can do it, you can do it. It was quite good. Now, finally, what's your message to Lagosians, women who would want to be there? What are the things they should look forward to? What are the things you want to say to them that should encourage them and prompt them to want to be there, especially for the expo?
Yes. Okay. Our Lagos women, this is another event, 10th year anniversary of the Lagos Women Run. We want every woman to come around to celebrate. Even if at your own you feel you have your own running kit that you want to use, we allow it. Just come. Yes, we allow it. Just come and actually celebrate with women. You can use that day as your own picnic. We tell people that you come with a family, you come with but be there before the close of the road. That's very important. And some women come there to reunion, school reunion. They said, let's meet at Lagos Women Run. And they gather themselves on their own WhatsApp. Let's meet at Lagos Women Run. And they do this. Even organizations, old school mates and all that. And women, even I would say the market women actually use it to say that, I belong, and general well-being. Everybody is part of it, Then the city of Lagos is a place where celebration is one of the things that keep us going. Because we don't wear those long phrases, there's a problem. No, all over the world, but Lagos is a different place entirely. And now this event is one of those things that we use to actually celebrate ourselves. And it's been supported by the governor of Lagos and the people of Lagos. And we use it to actually Lagos itself, to know Lagos more. We use it to celebrate all the remarkable areas in Lagos. Some people don't even know some places in Lagos.
Yes.
So we use it to celebrate Lagos. You know, when you go through Lagos, there are beautiful things that you see. These are things that we use, to show people that showcase Lagos as one of the most beautiful places in the world. And so we're moving towards the Christmas now and all that. Yes. And a lot of people know that the only place where you can get that vibe is in Lagos. Yes. And it starts from now. The Lagos Women Run is one of those things that are adding value to it. Come that day, November 8th, Tafawa Balewa Square, takeoff point. Be at Tafawa Balewa Square before 6 o'clock in the morning so that we do this thing together and we celebrate ourselves. And before you know it, you're done. And your general well-being, you've been able to address it. Exactly. And that's what we're doing for this year.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you here in the studio again to talk about the Lagos Women Run, and we'll see you there.
Thank you.
All right, so I have been speaking with Mrs. Tayo Popoola. We'll be talking about the Lagos Women Run 2025, and this is the 10th edition, which means that they're also celebrating the 10th year anniversary. So you want to hold any of your maybe reunion, or you want to have a picnic with the family, be there. Just make sure you're there before 6 o'clock, before the road is closed. All right, very, very important. And then during the week before then, you can always pick up between 4th to 6th. You can pick up your kit there, but make sure you're registered online first, and then you can continue the process from there. Well, that's a package on Your Side Mirror today on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Special thanks goes to Victor Terry and our executive producer Tayo Akonle. Also our engineers on duty, social media team Remi Aluko. Thank you very much. My name is Dele Agadumo. Thank you for listening.